It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jake Camarda ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line to turn small down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay,
all right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry of the game here for the rookie from Stanford. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was tackled at the
this offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that point. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll run. Here comes a little room there before being hauled down, gain 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Cougar 19. Go, Rig! Go! Go!
They give it to him again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie ends the show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's it downfield. On target to Watson. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40.
A gain of 17
Take up to
yards.
17. That's good for a Green Bay first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he gets around 6 there. There's Lee Blankenship making a stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brian. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yeah. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
60-6.
They're throwing it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No look on his first look at the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Packers send out their punting unit. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Just about ready. 1st and 10.
Get it. Go, Rig. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pick of 3.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Lion. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Ready up.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 19 Lions. Up. Get up.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. For big yards on the right side. It's a gain of 40 to the 40-yard line. They stop it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time or twice on Sunday.
He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man left. That's going sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Complete to number 87.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Mustang 19. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
The Lions ready for the punt. On the return for the Packers, that's Matthew Golden. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man right side. And This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12.
First down, play action.
First down.
Hits him on the out route. They get this down to 44 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking on first down. And that one falls incomplete. So a little bit of great catch. That was a great effort. That brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. They are throwing it again. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down. That's another quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our second quarter. It will be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing it again here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that makes it third down.
Well covered on that part. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Throw here, third down. With 9 yards on the play. Here to give the Packers the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They go play action on first down. Finds the in route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
In the red zone now. He's got it. He got out of bounds after a small gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Looking in the air here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Watch the motion.
Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He was brought down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready, ready. 19-18. Ready, ready.
Back to the well again. Runs around him, he's got space. Nice cut back to the right. It's a foot race. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. After his 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass ball hit. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You often hear it said, from my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. The ball is out. The Lions get to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Alert! Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, check that, street.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these big explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Hold it ready.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. With 70 Lions.
Pull back, and that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
I got you. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
third and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Ready?
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the set.
Big play for this offense. It's third and goal.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers will get it back with some time to work with. We reach the 2-minute warning. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Harrison secures this left side. And he's got a bunch here out past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pass play now. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the
That one came with a
30-yard line.
higher degree of
4
difficulty.
yards on
He had
the
to
pickup.
balance, focusing on the
Second
catch
and 6.
while staying in balance.
Pass play coming here. Playing right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Sticking to the air here. He completes it in traffic.
Pass on first down.
And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line.
Christian Watson
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
brings up second and 1 at the 46-yard
He's going to
line.
throw it again. And it looks great flying through the air. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
2 yards on the play. First down.
Throw here on first. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Number 31.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Lions' 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down.
The Packers take their first
First
time
and
out.
10 at the
They'll have 2
37-yard
left to work
line.
with before halftime.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Pass play on first and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Intended for
They
Christian
don't complete a
Watson.
high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose.
Second and 10.
It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Ball stays at that 37 here, second and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for number 85.
this one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Into the end zone, and someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it second and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declining into a defense. I think the QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. He's out of bounds up beyond the 30. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Looking to throw. This is lofted deep down the middle. Throws it into traffic, and it's intercepted. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. And off to the back. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense up to the line pass.
Made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Straight ahead. And second down only works out for a yard.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain.
Here they go, getting set for 34.
Third down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on third down. That's caught by first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now again running right. This is going to be down at the opposing 36 for their next snap. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They've got first down here from the 36. Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. It's on the turn, ball's in, he lost it. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they can't call the return again. They do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So first and 10 now from the 30.
18 ready, 18 ready, Cowboy 80, 18, fight in. Trap 60, trap 60.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He throws a bullet to big game downfield. They're going to bring him down until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. That is good for Detroit first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Look at 19.
It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Undercut. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
19 tight. Gotta be lying. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. $60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. They're able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
On the double.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
19, Tiger, 19, pump, 70, hot, 7, 3. Ready?
They'll run it from the gun. And that one doesn't give him much. Giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Cooper on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready? Dragon 6, Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Here's a throw. He's got to take this in. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, your offense didn't hold out the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60.
Now throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle.
The pass
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Goes to the hurry up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
3rd down from the gun. Completes beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 33. Looking quickly
It's a
here.
gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. First
down,
and 10 at
play
the
action.
43-yard line.
Chased out to his right. Into the hands of Harrison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
Joey
Those front
Sly
office
lining
personnel
up
people
for the
love to
answer.
pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play
The
action
kick
in.
is
Let
good.
him go run. Because with his
Makes
speed,
the
that
score
route
Lions
is winner,
24.
winner, chicken dinner.
21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard
At
line.
their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Plowing up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
Lions
Give him
first
13
down.
on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
38-yard line.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Rattler! 18 Rattler!
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Go street!
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Stephanie! Check! Hurt! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Sending him on the dive. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 7.
Packers loading up the secondary on third. 6 DBs out there.
Ready? 1979 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready?
Throw here. Third down. He has the first over the middle. He's taking up to get this to the opposing 46.
That's good.
It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
46-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Three.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Top 19. Bronco 80.
Now looking to throw. He has him on a quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Number 85.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front who gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage.
It's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. The Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Lions 31, Packers 21. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. he'll take it easy in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to take this down to 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. Goes to the hurry up here. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
The ball carried
Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass ball in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
There's a point of emphasis about this each and every week, no matter what we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pass brought in by Wilson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
That's another Packers first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And that carry over, and that's one on the punch up the gut. Ball start the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
It's a gain
Now
of
the
a yard.
Lions calling the timeout. They're
2nd
first.
and goal.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Setting up, 2nd and goal. They motion the tight end over. 2nd and goal, they're going to throw. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
31. Packers 28.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42.
Cowboy 80.
He tosses right to the short side. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The Packers take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Go.
Well, we're back in the backfield, and they give it to him. 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second.
It's a gain of 3.
And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining in this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Mustang 19. Ready. Rock.
He's back to throw. Complete defensive play just loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
34.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Called in by Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. I'll throw it. He's got a man left. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, here's a handoff. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Play good for 17 on the 1st down.
Dangerous. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
31. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. He works his way for a gain of 4. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Here he is to throw. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
Ready up.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready up.
He'll look to throw it. He'll top this one off to his running back, complete. That's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. First and 10 from the 32.
Hawk down. Hawk 7.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.